valuable.
There's going to be two versions of yourself. The one that allows the weight to be heavy and hold you back, or there's going to be the version of Chad that pushes through this weight and finally accomplishes everything that he knows he's capable of.
The fuck is this? You can't fucking help yourself, dude. Bro, you were back there like wiggling your leg. I'm like, what are you doing, bro? My chest has grown a lot from doing these 2 times a week and also doing deficit push-ups.
Ooh.
Twice a week. Yeah, this is electric. We have an entire YouTube content pillar now.
Oh, let's go.
Ooh. Good. Don't collapse the chest. Good. Nice. Come on. Yeah. Come on. Leave 1 in the tank. 2 in the tank, actually.
Okay. That was 8.
Cool.
20 seconds?
Yeah.
Oh, the 20 seconds is not enough time.
Yeah, it goes by pretty fast. It's about 3 deep breaths, really deep breaths. That's how I stay timed usually. You have a watch, so you're good.
6.
1 in the tank.
Ugh, sugar.
Come on. Yeah. Yeah. Come on.
That was going to be 0 RR if I went for that one.
Yeah, I'll hit this last one hard. Going for a 10-second rep on your last rep, and that's how you know you're doing something right. Show me someone who's untrained, and I'll show you someone who can't do a 10-second rep to failure. If they stop halfway and it starts going down, like you haven't trained to failure enough.
Yeah.
But if you can sustain a 10-second fucking push, leg press, hack squat, chest press, whatever.
That's how you grow.
It will.
That's that stimulus.
It shows me that you've been exposed to failure enough times to where you feel controlled in that environment, and you can keep going.
I know what you're saying, but this is like the worst pump. I'm trying to like let the pump go away, but I can't even fucking reach
you better get that shit right now, dude.
Okay. I'm trying to reach my arm. All right.
John Meadows would be so proud of us right now. Shout out, John. Come on. Good. Let's go. Come on. Go, go, go. All the way, dude. I'm not helping you. Yeah. All the way. Come on. Very nice.
Right here?
I like to go lower. Keeps my elbows tucked.
This one?
Yeah. It's set up a little bit like a decline, so it'll come low. But keep your back pinned here. Keep your traps down. Push through the chest. Push through the chest. Good. Your back pressed against, trap down. Good. Good. Get the shoulders back. It'll catch up. You're going for 12. Good. Control. Go slow. The slower the better. Keep your shoulders back. I don't care how long the rep takes. As long as you keep your shoulders back, you're good. I want all the volume on the chest. Good. Another. Good. Yep. Perfect. Yes. Another. Another. Keep the chest high. Come on. The fuck is this? You can't fucking help yourself, dude.
I didn't have any more. That was a real objection. I swear I didn't have any more.
Bro, you were back there like wiggling your leg. I'm like, what are you doing, bro?
My leg wanted to come up and use it, and I was like, fuck, I have to get it by myself.
Well, that's your fucking problem. It's literally the fucking problem right there. You started shaking your leg.
Instead of planting it?
Then instead of being like, yo, fuck the rest of my body. No, for real though. Like people will start tapping their feet and shit. Or people will they'll be in the middle of a hack squat set and they'll put their hands on their legs.
Yeah.
It's all a fucking defense mechanism.
Yeah, it is.
It's like a fucking smoke screen.
Yeah, absolutely. It is. My legs are shaking right here.
You can't, man. You gotta keep your body so strict. It's like, I can't focus on anything else but fucking pushing this rep.
Yeah. There it is. All right, come on. Let's get one more. Let's get one more. Let's go. Push. Push. Come on, get one more. Get one more.
can't.
All right, weight aside though, if the weight wasn't feeling as heavy as it feels right now, would you do it?
I can't.
Why wouldn't you do it though? Because if you think about it, how valuable would it be for you to actually accomplish the last reps?
Valuable.
There's going to be two versions of yourself. The one that allows the weight to be heavy and hold you back, or there's going to be the version of Chad that pushes through this weight and finally accomplishes everything that he knows he's capable of. Which one do you want to be?
That's all I'm talking about. Come on. I started crying. I literally have my fucking tears. You have to master sales in order to be a good coach.
I had a client yesterday message me that she didn't want to do a monthly payment plan because every time she's done that, her clients have canceled and pulled out their card and made it so they didn't continue the monthly payment. And I said, that's not a sales issue, that's a fulfillment issue. Like if you have every single client that's that high of a churn rate, then there's something internally going on. And so like you have to look at that because you should be able to sign people up monthly and then them not cancel within 2 or 3 months.
I agree.
It's not even about a contract or about the sales, it's about fulfillment.
I completely agree.
Yeah. And so she was afraid to sign people on monthly. She just wanted to do paid in fulls so that way they had to commit for that long. I only like to do paid in fulls because I like more cash. But either way, if somebody's going to commit monthly, like what's Beyond Build's churn rate?
Dude. I can say this with full-blown conviction. The only people who have terminated contracts early are people who ran into scenarios where there was personal things that happened which doubled to tripled their living expenses.
Yeah.
It's the only thing.
Which is valid.
Yeah. And also,
So
nobody talks about this. I don't talk about it, but there's a lot of personal relationship things that happen when you sign up to be a client in a high-level program.
for sure.
Because you have a new set of eyes on you, because you're like, holy fuck, this is what support looks like. This
Compared
is what
to their partner.
Yeah, this is what fulfillment looks like. This is what happiness looks like. This is my people.
Yeah.
These people here, like we had a guy literally cry on a call yesterday because he's like, I've been so fucking ashamed of myself for playing small for so long, and being inside of this community makes you realize that you guys are just like me. You have all the same thoughts as me.
Yeah.
You have all the big dreams as me. I don't have people in my life with this big of dreams, so I feel like I've been alone thinking so big for so long, and I've shrunk myself for such a long time, and being around you guys makes me want to push harder than ever. And he started tearing up. It's like, once you experience that, you take a full-blown audit of who's in your life, and you're like, yo, I've been playing small being in this environment.
Yeah, absolutely.
I don't talk about that often because I'm not trying to say, oh yeah, sign up for a program and you're going to change all your relationships, but like low-key,
that's really scary for people.
but low-key you will.
Yeah, absolutely.
And I think people subconsciously know that,
Yeah, absolutely.
which is why they don't.
I mean, who did we just sign up the other day that said that? There was somebody who we signed up the other day.
Really?
Yeah, they said that exact same thing. They were like, I don't have anybody around me that's like willing to have these conversations. Oh, it was Emily.
Oh.
Yeah, she's a dog.
Dude, she signed 3 clients the day she signed up.
Yeah, she literally tagged me in that. She's like, after my call, I had a confidence to pitch my first pitch.
That's what it is.
Yeah.
When you invest in yourself, you get hit with this immediate boost of
Urgency.
not even urgency.
I literally
it's
told her, I was
conviction.
like, go pitch a, conviction within
You know
yourself.
what happens in the first 30 days when people join our program? They start making content. I just hired a coach. I invested in myself. Even though I'm a coach, I have one myself. And then they hit one of their biggest months in the first 30 on that energy alone.
It happens so much.
On that energy alone.
It probably happens more than like 70%.
It happened to Colby. It happening to Emily. It's happened to Kelsey.
Yep.
It's everybody.
It's everybody.
This is heavy shit.
Yeah, it is.
Said hang out for a while.
That's a stretch. That's what we call a stretch.
The
boys.
stretch felt good. I had to get it out.
I'm tagging you in this story post.
Bro, that bar literally gets probably that close to my neck.
Trachea.
Yeah.
Like I could literally kill myself every single rep, but I'm willing to kill myself every single rep to look sexier.
To look sexy?
Yeah.
To objectify yourself?
You know what I really do like about physique training though? People have this perspective that it's vain. People have the perspective that someone can be materialistic. There's nothing wrong with material items that make you happy.
Yeah.
I literally drove a nearly 500 horsepower V8 car to this gym today, and I smiled for 50+% of that drive. Fuck yeah, I'm materialistic because I don't give a fuck.
Exactly.
I'll pay to put a smile on my face.
Well, why do you think people are against that,
So
though?
I have a smile on my face when I look at myself in the mirror every day, when I put on an outfit every single day. Fuck yeah.
Why do you think people are against that, though?
Why do I think people are against that, though?
Like, I understand that there's a...
Because people conform their own opinions to majorities of opinions to make everybody else around them feel better, because deep down they're a people pleaser.
It's valid. But...
Are you objection handling me right now?
No. Listen, I see the people that argue against materialistic items, I think that they're projecting.
Correct.
Right? Because, like, obviously they're working, like, a job where they're not making enough money to go on vacations and buy nice cars and do all these nice things.
Yeah.
And so they're like, oh, you're chasing after materialistic life, and that's sad.
Yeah.
But I do believe that materialistic people can be happy. You just have to be happy without the materials. And then once you get the materials, it just makes you even happier.
There's no rules to happiness.
Yeah.
Like, there are no rules. If a car makes me happy, if dressing nice makes me happy, if looking good,
But
my
you would be
physique
happy
makes
with
me happy.
you would be happy whether you had those things or not.
Not as happy.
I agree. But you would still be a happy, confident, healthy person, is what I'm saying. They just make you happier because
I could find it another way.
Yeah, they elevate your happiness, is what I'm saying, which is amazing.
That's what I'm saying. I could find happiness in a lot of ways.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
just how I want to choose my happiness.
Yeah, hell yeah.
There's no rules.
Yeah,
you know?
there's no rules.
But like, I believe that it is projection.
Yes.
1,000%.
Yeah.
1,000%.
There are no rules.
No.
I do realize, like, for myself, selling my Lexus and then driving a 2012 Camry when I make the amount of money that I do,
Yeah.
I just find it hilarious at this point.
I love it. It's part of your brand.
Yeah, honestly, it is.
Yeah.
Because I'm like, I could buy this car 10 times over in a 1 month period.
Well, I think having clarity on your brand shows conviction in the kind of man that you are.
Yeah, I agree.
Like Hormozy is like, I'm gonna wear my tank tops and my flannels and have my burly beard
Yeah.
and drive a Tesla.
Yeah, literally.
That's his brand.
Yeah, he bought a Rolls Royce once, and I think he drove it like 2 times, and he was like, fuck this, I hate this, and then got rid of it.
Nothing wrong with that.
Yeah.
I think having a clear choice of your brand and being convicted in that and being willing to continue to elevate it or continue to edit it as you go.
Yeah, which I love it. Like, I'm never gonna say that I'm not gonna have an amazing car.
Yeah.
But like, I feel as if right now, it would probably make me happier though. I'd be lying if I said it wouldn't. Like, driving your car made me happy as fuck. I was like, that, just taking that thing down to Selman and ripping like 90 miles per hour within 6 seconds. I was like, holy shit.
Come on. Yeah, wrap your fucking thumb around the bar.
Yeah.
Not on this movement. Yep, grip it tight. Good. Good.
Keeps getting caught on my mic.
Oh, you're good, dude.
Fuck.
Oh, that's funny. It's whatever. Let it happen.
Oh shit.
Yeah, it's all right. Yeah, good stuff.
I don't think my heart rate could get that high from a JM press.
Hey, you know, here's the thing about physique training. It forces you to be healthy.
Facts.
Yeah, we're about to film this. I'm coming back at it. No, it forces you to be healthy. Because if you eat like shit, you'll feel like shit here. And if you feel like shit here, you won't make progress here.
Absolutely.
If you eat like shit, you won't digest well, which means that cognitively, mood throughout the day, you're gonna perform like shit. Your blood work's gonna look like shit. If your blood work works like shit, you're gonna look like shit. Physique goals do not let you lie.
Facts.
You miss on protein, you miss on food, you miss on quality of food, you see it. You see it. It holds you accountable to the highest of levels. If you aren't cardiovascularly in shape, you're gonna throw up on fucking leg day.
Yeah.
It holds you accountable to the highest of levels. Physique goals keep you healthy and force you to be healthy.
I agree. How often do you do cardio?
I walk 10,000 steps a day.
That's what your cardio
That's
is?
my protocol. But like I said,
But do you have any like zone 2 or zone 3?
no, that's what I said. I don't like that though. I don't like that. I don't like the fact that I'm not doing more of that.
Oh, so that's why you're doing boxing. Got it. Yeah.
That's why I wasn't gonna buy a bike, but I'm like, okay, I can spend $1,200 on a bike or just fucking go box.
Boxing. Well, Owen and I have been running. I'll lift. I'll do 3 sales calls.
Yeah.
I'll eat a protein donut real quick, snack.
Yeah.
We run 3 miles, sauna, and
Yeah.
cold plunge for 45
Well, that's the
minutes.
aspect too. If you look at your labs and you see that your lipid panel's elevated, if you look at your blood pressure and you see that it's elevated, if you look at your blood glucose and you see that it's elevated, then get your ass in shape and go do cardio.
Yeah,
But
absolutely.
it's all physique goal oriented.
Yeah, it is.
In order to continue to building muscle, staying lean, you had to have dialed blood sugar. You
Yeah,
had to
yeah.
have a dialed lipid panel. If you want to keep inflammation down, all of that. So
Yeah.
physique goals force you to be healthy.
Well, it's weird because I started running 3 miles a day, sauna 30 minutes, cold plunge for 3. It's like 4 hours after my lift. I've stayed the same weight, but I have so much more leanness.
Yeah.
Like literally, like my abs, veins,
And the
everything are
thing is,
popping
too,
way more.
If you're in better shape here, you're gonna train harder here.
Yeah,
Which
it's-
is why you're pushing to failure as often as you are, and everybody's like, "Oh, you can't train to failure as frequently. You're gonna start performing like shit, feeling like shit, holding all this inflammation." Yeah, if you're out of shape.
Yeah,
If
absolutely.
you have better endurance, you're gonna be able to train harder.
Yeah,
That's where
absolutely.
people get fucked
No,
up.
I've noticed it literally tenfold. When I first got back into running, I ran like a mile and I was like, oh shit. And now we run 3 and I'm like, that was easy. Let's go for 4. And then same thing in the gym. Like I've been pushing way more volume and I've just been getting leaner.
Correct.
No more inflammation.
You don't need drugs to be performance enhanced. In order to enhance performance, you can optimize blood work.
Yeah.
In order to enhance performance, you can sleep. In order to enhance performance, you can digest well. In order to enhance performance, you can get in better cardio shape.
Yeah. How many hours of sleep are you getting a night?
7.5.
Yeah. I get 8 every single night. It feels so fucking
Just
good.
DM at night.
You're up on
Because that's
DMs.
when everybody's kind of on their phone.
Yeah, facts.
So
What time do you DM till?
I get things done. I DM up until 10.
Okay,
But
gotcha.
sometimes if I'm right there with somebody,
You'll stay on there?
I'll stay
yeah,
on there.
it's hard. You can
because
be on
of
there
the
for 30
recency,
minutes.
dude.
Yeah, 100%.
You gotta think of another objection idea. Try to keep your torso as parallel to the floor as possible. You'll hit more chest.
I was trying to. How are you doing that?
I did 15.
No, how were you doing that? Like, were you?
Oh, so I like bend my knees up towards my chest.
Oh.
Because it helps me stay more
Oh,
parallel.
okay. I was trying to like put my
Yeah,
legs
yeah.
back, but I was confused.
Yeah. You'll hit more chest. There you go. Good. Good. Keep the knees up. It's hard, eh?
That's way better.
Yeah.
Holy sugar.
My chest has grown a lot from doing these 2 times a week and also doing deficit push-ups
Ooh.
twice a week.
This feels like a push-up.
So
Almost.
3 sets of chest here with just body weight. I do 3 sets of chest dips body weight at a later time of the week. And I do the deficit push-ups as well.
Wait, so do you do
that's
push
3,
splits?
6, 9. That's 9 extra sets of chest a week on top of 2 chest days. So I'm up above over 20 sets of chest right now a week.
Damn.
And
So how
I'm
many sets do we
growing
do
and
today?
recovering.
12?
Because if we did 20 sets, over 20 sets of like dumbbell presses and machine press, and like it'd be a lot.
Yeah, we'd be cooked.
But because I can add in body weight here and recover from it quickly,
yeah.
I'm seeing chest growth just from adding that in.
What's the most ideal amount of sets for chest, you think? Like 15, 20 a week?
Well, kind of depends. It honestly depends. Like, if I trained 12 sets of biceps a week, my biceps would grow dramatically.
Yeah.
Which is really fucking annoying. I have to be over 20 sets a week of delts, side delts, otherwise my delts will not grow. Some people are so blessed and highly favored that they could train 10 sets of glutes a week and grow.
just reality. So everyone's a bit different. Speaking in general terms, people usually need at least over 10 to 12 sets to see really good growth.
A week. Yeah.
Of any muscle group. Now the caveat to all of that is, are you actually training with the proper technique to drive volume to the target area?
Yeah.
To be honest with you too, I have incorrectly trained chest for a long time.
Yeah.
It hasn't been until working with my current coach where I've like repatterned, which I've had to go down on everything. Like what we were doing on that press over there.
Yeah.
Like keeping shoulders down and just pressing through the chest.
Yeah, absurd.
I didn't do that well. And then my upper chest as well. On the incline press, I don't know if you noticed, but I was keeping my lower back planted.
Yes.
Because if I overarch, I turn anything into a decline.
Yeah.
Which is why I'm pretty good down here, but I don't have a lot here.
Yeah, your chest is fucking huge.
So
down there.
now, because that's all I did for such a long time, is do a big arch like I did in powerlifting. If you arch, you create a decline press out of fucking everything.
Yeah,
it doesn't
true.
matter what the bench is.
When you're able to keep your chest, your lower back on the pad, that's a different type of strength.
Yeah, because then you can move up and cross over the upper chest. But that was so massively fucking valuable, what we just talked about. People were gonna be like, what the fuck? I didn't know any of that. Yeah, read a fucking book. Genuinely, read a fucking book. The Scientific Principles of Hypertrophy Training.
Facts.
It's a great book. I've read it 4 times.
Who wrote that?
Front to back. Dr. Mike and Jared. Which is why I went and worked with Jared after I read that book.
Really?
Yeah.
Wait,
Because
Jared wrote that?
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
He wrote it with Mike.
It's a bunch of large.
I don't just read shit. I go work with people that are smart. That's the hack.
Yeah.
Come on now.
I trained with Nick Loff for so long that I was doing like, he trains,
What?
you know Nick Loff?
Yeah, he's a smart guy.
Yeah. I trained with him for so long, we were doing like 6 to 8 sets a day. That's it. Like, but it would take us like an hour and a half. And so I was so used to such a low amount of volume that now doing more volume, I feel like my body's responding like a insane amount to the stimulus.
That you actually need to go through cycles. So I'm a big believer in strength phases for hypertrophy. So by strength phase, I mean spending at least 3 mesocycles in lower rep ranges.
Yeah.
Prioritizing 5 to 10 compound exercises. And that strength then applies to good performance through a little bit higher and increased rep ranges and volume. And then you start conditioning your body a little bit to those higher rep ranges. In the 8 to 12 rep range, 8 to 15, it's really good for growth. You start increasing volume a little bit more, you start increasing your capacity a little bit.
Yeah.
And then I like to take athletes through a phase of like 15 to 20 reps with a lot of things.
Yeah.
And this is where their technique starts to break down a whole lot, and they're forced to go light and repattern. And then they're retraining technique again, brand new.
Yeah.
They're getting such great mind-muscle connection from the higher reps, and then they're conditioning themselves again. And then when they go back through that cycle of strength to middle range to high range, they're like, holy fuck, not only am I more conditioned and stronger than I was previous strength phase, but now I'm doing 5 to 10 bench press, and my chest, I never felt my chest on bench like this before.
Yeah.
You had to take athletes through those cycles.
Yeah, that's the first time that I did that was with Giovanni when I benched 315 for the first time. I was like, whoa.
Yeah.
And then going back into hypertrophy, I was like, this is amazing.
Yeah, and that's why our clients actually love re-signing with us.
Yeah.
Because they realize that they just scratched the surface with what they can do in training in only 1 year.
Yeah.
And that's why you have to become elite in training programming if you want to be a good online coach.
Oh, yeah, you have
and
to.
have a healthy business.
Like a healthy client retention.
Yeah.
Or else they'll just sign up for 90
And
days.
then here's the thing. Let's say that they go through 2 full of those cycles, and then they want to start training for something like performance in athletics. Well, go work with Zach, go work with Izzy,
Yeah.
go work with RJ, and then it's a whole new wave.
Literally.
And so you have to build so many skill sets that your clients want to explore every single skill set that your team offers.
Yeah, absolutely. That's the cheat code.
That's it, dude.
That's like easy.
I've been saying I want to build Alabama for a while.
Yeah.
You know, this Nick Saban coaching tree. I want an elite offensive coordinator, defensive coordinator, defensive line coach.
Yeah.
Like, I want all of those coaches that are specialists in those areas.
Dude, the client roster.
So you continue to grow.
The client roster for everybody right now is insane.
Yeah. Well, I have a client that worked with me for a year and then she just got pregnant. Izzy, pre and postnatal. Go work with Izzy now.
Who?
Megan Caffrey.
Right.
Yeah.
She's working with Izzy now?
Yeah.
That's sick.
We built an environment to where there's so much to learn from everybody.
Yeah, it's so sick.
Yeah. And our new coach does bodybuilding, prep,
Oh, really?
GI maps, lab work.
Insane.
So they could build muscle in the off season with Izzy or me or anybody, and then they could go prep with Andy. It's fucking dialed.
It's gonna be insane.
It's fucking dialed. Come on, baby. Come on. Just become valuable. People are trying to sell shit without becoming valuable first. That's the problem.
Facts.
I just started my Instagram. Buy my coaching. Motherfucker, you've been posting for less than a year.
Wait, so you don't think coaches like who are just starting?
They can, but pay your dues.
Yeah.
You know, build a story.
Yeah.
Transform. Because before you start selling what you can do for others, show me what you've done for yourself.
Yeah, absolutely.
Caroline and I built our company on our own transformation, and we posted content without making offers for 3 full years. Caroline and I did the same thing. We made content about our progress and our journey and our results and provided value on what we were doing for 3 years.
Yeah.
And then once I started making an offer, I went from $3,000 a month to over $50K a month in less than 6 months.
That's insane.
Because I built that much rapport.
Same thing as Hormozy.
With my fucking audience.
Yeah.
Pay your fucking dues. Be an athlete first, then a coach next.
Yeah, absolutely.